talking about my garden again. Now it is 15 April 2025 in the Netherlands, by the way. I know that there are many followers interested in my garden and how everything grows there, etc., etc. Here you see some plants. It looks like leach, but it is in fact garlic, some garlic cloves that I put into the earth in December 2025. Sorry, 2024, and now it is April 2025. I can take it out. Could it be that it had made a clove? Well, not in this case. I had not expected that. But the important thing is perhaps that I given this, say, clove plantings too much water during the first days of March in the Netherlands. It was very dry, so I added water. Perhaps it meant that the green parts grew up, but not the cloves here inside got bigger, etc., etc. No, only an idea, by the way. I am a kind of hobby gardener. Anyway, let's look at the things, say the seeds that I wanted to grow up, to plant. It's from the Marmande seeds for tomatoes. Marmande tomato seeds. They are, say, kind of flesh tomatoes. That was a new experiment by me that I wanted to do. Marmande here and here and here, etc., etc., etc. But also cherry tomatoes. And here is a good idea. Cereza amarella. That is a cherry tomato with a very good sweet taste. So that are kind of experiments. Here also Cereza amarillo. You can find the seeds on the World Wide Web. Anyway, here special ground, etc. Well, let me tell more about it. Here we have the celery. That celery is not was not planted now in 2025, but in 2024, and it left over during the winter, and here again many sprouts. These onions are planted on 31 March, and they grow up in a proper way. This is the so-called rucola salad. It works very nice. It is very fierce and crafty. That's what I wanted to tell. Persil, not from this year, but from 1 year ago. And well, I am, of course, say in a certain way, try to harvest as much water as possible. Here there's a bucket. All my solar panels, they drip, the water drips out to that bucket, and here we have the same situation. And here we have a kind of water tank that is filled up by the roof, and via that roof all that water gets into the tank and then here. Anyway, well, celery again, it grows up very fierce during the past 2 days. I had not expected it. And also potatoes here, a potato plant here, and here we have also potatoes in this, say, big bucket, very big bucket. By the way, I had always a very good harvest, and now the first plants are growing up on 15 April 2025 in the Netherlands. And also here the earth breaks up to the plants that grow up. It's breaking here, and we can see here the potato plants. 1 April the potatoes were put into the earth. So not so much more to tell. Thanks for watching. Here a few tulips. Beautiful tulips, by the way. Here. Well, homemade lanterns with solar panels here. They work very nice. And also here, homemade solar lanterns. There are videos about that on my YouTube channel. Anyway, thanks for watching. This was more or less all to tell.